I would like to read for you a poem, which I have read before. I just showed this actual little booklet that my friend Chris Wilkinson made for me. He wrote me the poem a long time ago. This was, I believe, somewhere back in the 1990s, I believe. And he wrote me this wonderful poem, which it's hard for me to get through this poem when I read it without crying. I actually start crying every time I read it because it's such a beautiful poem. It's dated December 24th, 1993. So I'm going to read it because last time I just showed the book. They say sometimes just to remind them and yourself of who you are, you got to put your hat on. You got to put the hat on to remind them of who you are. I've heard it said. And I think also to remind yourself of who you are and what you are. All right, so he has on the back, I don't know if you can see it because it kind of washes out, but there's a lot of the Eye of Horus all over the back. And then Rosie's Ring is the name of his poem. It's quite a long poem. It's actually a very sophisticated poem. He's a very good writer, Chris Wilkinson. And I was in a lot of witch groups, and there was one that was, the main one was called The Others, but I'm not sure which group I knew him in the most, but I was in a group called The Others, and he probably was in that group for a while or came to some of the circles that we did. And we did them outside in a grove, and they were probably some of the most wonderful times in my life. So I'm going to read the poem to you now again. Rosie's Ring, A Midwinter Night's Remembering. On midwinter's night, at the crossroads of the sun, I sat inside a circle made by magic craft well spun. And in the space of solitude, enshrined were simple things, the light of candle and the knife to cut illusion strings. We sang and told a story. We burned off all the past. We sang the praises of the ones who guard the future and the things that fade and last. We harmonized in fortitude upon the spells of old to give praise to the goddess and the god and to the unity they are, which none can hold. Beholding endless measures in a tune that knows no time, we listened incantations as we wove a mystic rhyme, and then all around danced glitter in the portion of the dream to make the severed losses into a gift to please the drinker and the drunk, and those who never see, that the Queen of Magic on that night was riding high the crystal light so fine and perfectly. The smoke of incense filled the air, the smoke to highest sky, wherein the power of our dream would circle space and land and sky. And all around the crossroads, where four directions join, there stood the pyres glimmering, protecting peace from eyes, the eyes that see delusion in every changing wind, and send upon their curses the hatred that they bend. And there within the blessing, enchanted from all woe, we join the silent breezes where the spirits live and grow. And like the magic elements that hold and fill all space, we dance there without moving, all together in one place. Then, as the night was free from time, we sent a wish out to the world that all might live in harmony, as was prophesied of old. In words and songs and tales and rhymes, the peace for all that live, both in and out of time, through realms whose number can't be told. And then the sorceress called down the spell to let the circle go, and I felt her magic blitz right through my very soul. Her clap was like a thunderbolt, her words were chanted wise, her style waxed the usual, my soul entranced demised, into a magic fortress, so that when the circle closed, I bade her sit a spell, to hear the song the muses chose, to play through me, so deep into the well I dove, the well of sights and words and dreams, and chords and songs and minds, to offer praise of who she is, though we be without ties, now bound within the circle, she my sister now and ever be, in that magic kind of binding, where all and none are free. Be wise, be well, and read the signs, the tokens and the play. See clear, see quick, see beautiful, through all the echoes burning through both the night and day. Run straight, run wild, run silently, as through the realms you cry, the words, the spells, the beckonings of all who live on in through the dream, where all are asking why. Be one, be two, be three, be four, be everything you are. Upon the light, upon the stream, the river dance from star to star, and in the secret magic wherein your power grows, remember many meanings to the many things you know. Turn the wheels of all you will, but watch them as they fly, and always know eternity is the broom on which the witch careers through every vision, throughout the endless sky. That's the end of the poem. It says, be yourself well, I believe. Or be your wisdom well. I can't totally read it. It said, be your wisdom well, maybe. And it's signed Chris Wilkinson, 12/24/1993. So, my favorite, and thank you for listening and watching. And I'm going to print that and put his name, and I hope he doesn't mind. I haven't seen him for decades. I don't think he would mind. Okay, thank you.